Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong. And there's a warfare in all of us that is going against God. It want to kill God, a dark spirit in every human being. It want to kill God. And once you see that happening within you, you're going to know without a doubt it's happening in every human being. And when you see that, you will get involved in one way or another, maybe you won't, but you will not hate. You will not hate the human being who you can see the darkness working in, trying to kill God. And you can't make yourself see that, so don't even try. And unless you have entered into the kingdom of heaven, you don't have any help with the darkness. You're on your own. So you can stay on your little intellectual horse and just struggle and be angry and be afraid and be lonely and be sad. And it's not about blacks. It's not about whites. It's not about lesbians or homosexuals or drag queens or abortionists. It's about killing God. And the way that you kill God, you got to kill the man. You got to kill the sons of God. And when you kill the sons of God, then you have to go after the babies. And that's what all this mess is about that's happening in the country. I've said over and over again that Christianity is the greatest religion, the best, on this side of heaven. And for a while, I couldn't understand why it was so hated. But it's hated because Christianity is the only religion that I'm aware of that requires you to look at yourself and repent. And so what's happening in our country is not about going after the white man simply because he's white, but it's about going after the white man because he brought Christianity into this country. And the people who hate the white man, they think they hate his color. They think they hate him because of this or that, but they don't. They hate him because he brought Christianity into the Western world. And as a result of bringing Christianity into the Western world, the white man was able to find and create, through the help of Christianity, the greatest Western world on this side of heaven. And the enemy, the deceiver, the accuser know that. And so he's working through the people of color, the radical women and men, males and females, to destroy the white man in an attempt to kill God. Because if you really, really think about it, smoke on it, think about it, the Western world is the Christian world. And I've noticed that you have these people, these white Christians who have gone around the world promoting Christianity, even though a lot of them don't understand it to the depths of what it really means, because if they did, they would not just lay down and give up their country. They wouldn't do it. But they have the intent. And the road to hell is paved with good intention, right? And so all this stuff you see going on, this attack on white people, especially white Christian people, it's about killing God. They think if they kill the white man, they're going to kill God, and they're not. So this whole abortion thing is not about abortion. It's about killing Christianity. It's about killing God. The whole attack on America is about killing God. Because when you really, really, really think about it, there's not one reason that anyone in America, whether you were born here or you came here illegally or you came legally, there's not one reason why there should be a protest about America or against America. And they're not replacing with anything good because there's nothing good in them. These people going after judges on the U.S. Supreme Court is about killing God. The government, our government, is sending money and help over to Ukraine while leaving the United States wide open for destruction, is about killing God. It's not about loving the Ukrainian. It's not. It's about killing the Western world, killing God. And Republicans, conservatives, Democrats, liberal, independents, whatever you may call yourself, are supporting this. I'm looking at the number of women that's being pushed to the forefront and putting the men on the back burner. And the men are falling for it because they don't know and have the power to fight against it because they have not entered into the kingdom of heaven. So they're afraid. They don't want to be embarrassed. They worry about what others think about them. They worry about the name calling from the children of the devil. When you get to know yourself, you're going to want to kick your own butt forever living that way. Every human being is born into a crazy family. And as a result, and you're born through the woman, every human being must be born of the father if you really want to live. And I mean, you got to love your earthly father. You can't hate him. And through him, you will love God. So they're attacking the last bit of white men who are holding on. People like Donald Trump and the Great White Hope, and now it look like the guy that bought Twitter, and a few other white men who are trying to speak up. But it's about killing God. It's about killing Christianity. These crazy lunatic women who are talking about they want to kill the babies in the womb, it's about killing God. They don't want, and it's not them, but the devil in them don't want the sun to come through them again. Last week, I believe, or the week before, they were celebrating something called Cinco de Mayo in this country. And so I asked one of the guys around here, where did Cinco de Mayo, where did that start? Where did that come from? It started in Mexico somewhere. So I'm like, why are we celebrating it here? If they want to celebrate in Mexico, well, let them do it. But why here? To erase God, to get rid of Christianity, to get rid of the white man and all his amazing ideas that came to him from God. And so while you're out there looking on the outside at all this crazy thing that's going on, this mess, what a mess that's going on in your own in the world. If you look at you, you will understand the mess out there that's inside of others. You will understand, it'll be clear, the mess, and you will be protected from the mess. In the good old days when boys were boys and men were men and women understood this. And the only way that you're going to make the world a better place, you got to become better. And that ain't easy. But it can happen. Slowly but surely, the heart can change at the twinkling of an eye. And then the war will start within you because the light can understand the darkness and the light, but the darkness cannot understand the light. So it's up to you. I talked to tons of folks, and it's just all the same. It's the same spirit. When you're in the wilderness, the spirit of darkness, right? You may act in different ways, alcoholics, whatever the thing you pick up in your body. But the solution is the same, a return to the Father. And you can always tell weak people who are listening to the deceiver, they blame others. They don't blame themselves for overreacting, for trying to hurt others, for jealous and envy and strife and whatever. They blame others for their own insecurity. They have no love. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.